Hello everyone, this is OneDarius117 coming back at you again with some more Satisfactory. We're doing build 4.2, I believe. It's basically the 4.0 updates. We're trying to do a run from Tier 0 all the way to Tier 8 before 5.0 comes out and we get a whole bunch of new crazy stuff. So, uh, first things first, I did move the space elevator from over there to over there, mostly because I wanted some extra room. I set up this wonderful little conveyor to bring our extra concrete over. And I did one other thing, which I'm sure I'll get to show you at some point. Basically, I increased our power supply by building another power supply base location. So as you can see, we now have a capacity of 750, and we're currently using approximately around 300 with a maximum usage of 380. So we have plenty to work with. I got some beacons. These are beacons right here. So what you do is you put one down, and you can configure it, give it a name, change its color, and when you do that, you can basically look around and you can see all the things that you've put beacons down for. And then you can pick them up and boom. So I've got 6 more. And we've got some caterium over there, but we need explosives to get to it. We've got the coal and water supply over there for power supplies. We've got some crash sites to look at when a little bit exploring, but I will take you guys through it once again. Let me just quickly make sure everything is set up nice and properly, make sure that everything that I don't want in my inventory is not in my inventory. And then we can go. I don't need that, get rid of that. Yes. Okay, so first things first. What we were working on was getting the milestone of vehicular transport. So, now that we've got that, let's launch. Bye, buddy.
Long-range transportation, as well as the
What's this?
construction of outposts, is now encouraged. Vehicle stations have built-in functionality to refuel and restock or collect parts.
Ooh, well that's nice. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to raise the volume a little bit. Because I think that the volume is a little low. For me, at least. There we go. It's a little bit higher. That's much better. Okay. So, we've got 31 nuts, we've got a chainsaw with 200, we've got my Xeno Basher, and we've got 7 beacons. We've also got the object scanner. Oh, we've got more beacons. I've got 13 beacons. Oh, well. I've also got a bunch more nuts. I've got some of these bacon agarics and some pale berries. So that's pretty cool. In the meantime, let's select. Now, we can get into basic steel production, or we can get... Oh, you need steel in order to do this. Okay, never mind. So, we're going to do some basic steel, which is fairly straightforward. Unfortunately, the one thing we don't have right now is some of these modular frames. So, what we are going to have to do is build some more build some more setups and get some modular frames going. And, in order to do that, I know exactly where some iron is. Right over that way. So, let's go. Oh, you know what I do need? I need portable miners. Yes. I need to get me some portable miners to do this. So we come over to the equipment workshop and we get ourselves, let's get 3. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. We've got 3. Let's grab some more reinforced iron plates because I have a bunch of resources now. So I don't think I'm going to have any problems with running low on resources anytime soon. Wonderful news. Everything's fully automated, so I don't need to worry about it. It'll just go. And we have an infinite supply, so everything's good. Let's come over here. We're gonna go over here now. Huzzah, huzzah. We're gonna go over here and make some modular frames. And then we're going to set up the conveyor to bring it all the way back to our base, and we'll make a wonderful little storage container so that we can get our modular frames. And then we can get on to steel production. Huzzah! So, here's some limestone. And if I'm not mistaken, we should have some iron right around here. So, where are we looking? Where are we looking? Where are we looking? Oh, it's right over there. There we go. Oh, there's 4 of them. Ooh, I'm short a miner. You know what that means? I'll just have to build another equipment workshop. Oh no! But that's okay. It's all good. We got this, we got this, we got this. So, we need to break up this little pure node that's on top of it. Do. Hey! Oh, hey! Hey you. I see you there. There you go. Take that. Anyone else? There's usually one for like each 2 nodes. Well, if there's no more enemies, I will graciously accept it. So be it. There we go. Now, oh, let's get some more of these nuts over here. Why? Because we love scarfing them down. Da-da-da! So, we need to get these guys cleared off. And then what we need to do is we need to start setting up some sort of foundation base so that we can get a wonderful little factory set up over here, specifically for the production of modular frames. So, if I'm not mistaken, which I could very well be, but I don't think I am. Here, let's get that last portable miner. And bop, bop, and then we'll just dismantle it. So, in order to get these modular frames, you need to do reinforced iron plates, which requires iron plates and screws, and iron rods to get modular frames. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a beacon here, and first things first, we are going to go and do a little bit of exploring because I have a funny feeling we're going to see something. Oh, hello. Or for modular frames. And we'll set this as bright red. Come on, let's get bright red. There you go. Hey. So we know what we're going to be doing with that. Ooh, paleberry. Nice. Now, the reason why I am going to take care of these exploratory things is because when you go and you find these crash sites, they have wonderful little goodies inside of them. Oh, that's right. Because the cave is right over there, and there's more iron here. Huzzah! Okay, so when we do the cave, we are definitely gonna have to do that. There's more limestone over here, so we could probably get even more concrete production going. Not that I really need it at the moment, but hey, concrete never really hurts, especially considering how fast you go through it all. But what we are going to do is come back over to the base real quick. We're going to take one of these wonderful ramps that I've got set up of conveyor belts, and we're going to go up the conveyor belt, and we're going to go check out the crash site. And the reason why is because they have goodies, and I'm hoping that one of the goodies that they give me is exactly what I want. If I'm not mistaken, it should be, but you never really know until you actually do it, so we'll see. But suffice to say, when you go to crash sites, you can get things called hard drives. And when you get a hard drive, sometimes they have alternate recipes. And when you do an alternate recipe, sometimes they're actually really good. And one of the best alternate recipes in the game is to get... Oh, hello. Come here, big boy. Nope. Come on, where you at? There you are. No, thank you. I don't want your nonsense. Good. Here you go. So this is what a crash site looks like. What is this? What's this? So first of all, you can get things like extra resources. Hey, because why not? It's just bonus stuff. Remember how they said that we were the third one to survive? I'm guessing this is what's happened to the rest. Kind of just like mushed. So, drop pod. This one specifically, in order to open, requires power. So, what we do is we come over here, and we're going to quickly make some power coming all the way to here. So, we go over here. There we go. Wire is too long. There we go. Then we go over here. Here. And connect that. There we go. So as you can see, it's actually connecting underground. So this thing is like upside down and sideways. So that's kind of funny. But now that we've connected it, we can pull this handle. Ugh. There we go. And look what we got. We got a hard drive. Hey! So
Data
now...
on the hard drive has been salvaged and can be repurposed to unlock an alternate recipe.
Yeah.
Salvaging more hard drives will provide additional alternate recipes.
Okay. So now what we can do is quickly put down a new MAM. There we go. And let's research hard drives. Scan the hard drive. It's going to take 10 minutes. So now I can remove this one, and it's going to be going at the other MAM. So that's always nice. And in the meantime, there's a second crash site. So, oh, actually, you know what? Now that I have accessed this crash site, I think I'm going to leave the beacon there for now. Because this way, when you find like multiple crash sites, you're not like, oh, I wonder, have I actually gone through this one? Now, if you mark them with beacons, now you won't forget exactly which ones you have done and which ones you haven't done. So, nice little tip and trick there. Grab the pale berries. I don't need the leaves. Whoa. Now that's a ways down. I don't think going bonsai and kamikaze jumping, that was close, is a particularly good idea to get all the way down there. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to... There we go. Okay. So I survived. Took a little bit of damage, but hey, I'm only partially destroying my knees. Don't worry about it. So let's go this way. Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm actually going the wrong way here. I'm going around in circles. And hurting myself for no reason, but that's okay, because that's what these nuts are for. Let me just scarf down some more. Hey, paleberries. There you go. Let me just scarf down some more of these barrel nuts. Alien organism nuts. Wait, that just sounds bad. But, hey. Okay, so if we go this way, we're going past the future site of this iron production. But we're going to go this way instead, and we're going to find a way to get to that crash site. We're going to go exploring. We're going to go exploring. Honestly, even when you get to the later areas, the most confusing part about this game is that there's no, like, mini-map. There's no overhead map. There's no fast travel map. There's no map at all until you get to one of the very later stages. And we'll get there eventually. And you'll see, and it'll be much better once we have the map, because you'll be like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. That looks like a big beastie. Oh, my. Well. Haha. Come on. Come on. Oh, hello. Did I get him? I got him. Hey, his body went flying. Now, what was he protecting? Caterium. Ooh. Okay. Now, Caterium's not particularly useful at this point because you actually have to do a whole bunch of research and you have to pull some of it out of the ground and then you have to actually like work with it. But that is okay. Uh-oh. Whoa. Excuse you. Thank you. Whoa. Come back here, you. There. Stop that. I didn't ask for, nor did I want, that type of raunchous, obnoxious noise. Oh, now what's this? More limestone. I'm pure. Ooh. That's going to be a lot of concrete for later. So, what we have here, as you can see, I built this little ramp up here because up here, made it nice and properly designed, is some sulfur. And this is going to be wonderful. So, see? Haha. So let me put this down for now so you can see. It's just a normal. So it's nothing great, but we're definitely going to have to build that at some point. But up there, now that is what I want to get to. There's part of the crash, and it's in the middle of Poison Central, which is not exactly the best thing for us right now. Right in the middle of all that poisonous gobbledygook. But, I mean, hey, it takes what you can get. So, let's go around here. Okay, now we're going to quickly dart in, see if we can access it. No. Okay. That did not work. Okay. So since that didn't work, we're going to have to try a different approach. Yes. The different approach is we're going to have to research the ability to actually like deal with that. But what I can do is I can at least get to that up there for now. See what we can find. Building a giant foundation floating in midair. You might ask yourself why, and why should you care? Here we go. Do. There. Here. There we go. Hey, look at that. Okay. Now, does this part have the actual stuff? No. Does this have it? Yes. Okay, we need 5 modular frames in order to activate this. So, first of all, screws! Huzzah! There's extra materials all over the place. Glorious. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to get ourselves a crafting bench right here. And we are going to make ourselves 5 modular frames. So that's 1. Oh, that's 2. Makes in sets of 2. Oh, that's going to be annoying because I'm going to end up with 6. There. Okay. So, with 6... Another hard drive! Huzzah! Okay. So you still can't disassemble any of this stuff. I guess it's not ours, so we can't actually like take it, but whatever. So, what's this? This is not something I can pick up. Boo! Up. There we go. Okay. So now, let's come over here. Okay. So, now let's just remove. There we go. Okay. And now we can set up the sulfur at some point, but we don't need it right now. So, we are going to do instead is we are going to head back to that iron for modular frames. Uh-oh. I'm hearing something. I don't see it, do you? Da-dun. Da-dun. Da-da! Oh, this is the limestone. So where's the thing that's growling at me? There's something growling over here. Isn't there? Okay. Well, I guess there was something growling at me, but it wasn't anything up. Big. You heard it. I heard it. But I don't see it. Oh, there he is. He's stuck. There he is. Hi there, buddy. You know what? I'm just leaving him out there. I'm not even going to go after him. He can just stay up there, chilling. I have no desire to completely exterminate all forms of life on this planet. Just mostly. Anyway, so we're going to come back this way. And then once we get back, we'll check the MAM. With any luck, up, there it is. MAM research completed, and oh. Ooh, I see. Power slug. Not enough space in my inventory. Go away. I want my power slug. I will get rid of one flower for the power slug. Thank you very much. Now, let's slowly go down here because I don't want to commit suicide. This game is not seppuku friendly. Just saying. Ta-da! There we go. And ta-da! Huzzah. Sir, excuse me. Ma'am, whatever you are, could you not, like, walk right over my new base area? Oh, whatever. Yeah, I get it. You go where you want. Whatever. There we go. Hey, okay, so. None of this is what I wanted. That is unfortunate. So, this is what happens when you analyze a hard drive. You get 3 options for alternate blueprints. We can have biomass turned into coal. So, fuel into fuel, meh, not really that great. We can take coal ore, add water, and get ingots in a refinery. So instead of using a smelter, we can use a refinery once we actually research the ability to use it. Add in water, and we can produce more copper ingots than normal. Because remember, usually it takes 30 ore to turn into 30 ingots. This takes 6 ore and 4 water turn into 15 ingots. Honestly, we're not really low on ingots right now, so it doesn't really matter. And copper sheets doesn't really matter either. So this is kind of useless to me. But I guess if I had to choose anything, I'll choose the copper sheets for now, because that means that I can just have copper ingots transported to an area to make copper sheets. I guess I need those more because I'm going to be using pipes more often. Yeah. It's not all that great. Not what I wanted. So let's queue up the second one. And while that's going, I will take you to the new power plant location, because I really want to get the cast screws. Because building iron rods to turn into screws is literally a waste. It's an absolute utter waste, and meh. So, we're going to go this way. Wink. Okay, so you can see that I put out some power lines over here. Some power tower. Oh, look at this. A paleberry field. Paleberry fields forever. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, when I found this, I was like, ooh, jackpot. Bunch of paleberries. Glorious. Okay, so we're coming to here, and oh, there it is. It's a beautiful. So we go down this way, we go down this way. We come down this wonderful, beautiful ramp right here. And what I have done is I have taken some water extractors, and the water extractors put water into the coal power plants along with some coal, and we get, uh-oh. Well, thank goodness for deep water. So that was interesting. Well, at least I didn't take damage. That's honestly a first for me. I don't think I've fallen down that before. So, these are water extractors. You put them in deep water, as you can see. They churn the water. They make 100, well, this is making 180, but it usually makes 120 water per minute. I put a power slug in here so it could get extra. It tells you how much it's currently extracting, how much power it uses, how often it works. Then you build pipes. The pipes have a maximum flow rate for T1 pipes of 300. So as you can see, it's not quite working to max capacity, but that's also because I'm pretty sure everything else is working at max capacity, so that's fine. These are pipeline pumps. They allow you to move stuff uphill a certain distance. So this one is moving it up 12.4 as it moves through this pipe. And then I had to put a second one over here because this one is also lifting it by 11.2 meter, 0.6 meters, sorry. So this pipe goes into there, and then I built this wonderful little setup where we have a bunch of coal power being produced from this little setup. So I was working on building out an actual like factory building. I was going to build a warehouse. I was going to put stuff on the walls. Some of that I don't have available now, and some of it won't come out until the next expansion anyway, so it's kind of like, But anyway, so I've got two coal sources, each producing 60 per minute. Here is a coal generator. Coal generator provides 75 megawatts of power every 4 seconds, uses 45 meters cubed of water, and 15 coal. So since we have 6 coal generators, that means I'm currently using 90 coal per minute, and I am producing basically 120. So I have the ability to actually do more with this coal. But in terms of the water supply, that's where it starts becoming a little iffy, because for every 2 of these, you're talking about 90. So 90, 180, 270. And that is the maximum amount of, pretty much the maximum amount of flow that you can get from these pipes. The max you can get is 300. So with 270 being used out of 300 and 90 out of 120 being used, that means that I've got a little bit of extra coal on standby, but that's kind of it. Doggo! Oh, you want to see something fun? Ha 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 ha. Yeah. No. How do I do this? Here. Let's do this. First of all. Here. Here. There we go. Come here, doggo. Why don't you have some berries? Yeah. Ah, he seems to be eating so happily. Yeah. Did you like that snack? Yeah. Up. Where you going, buddy? There we go. Now we can pet him. No? Still a little afraid? Okay. I guess I need to feed him more berries. But basically, if you feed him enough berries, he'll kind of follow you around and be like, hey, I want to be your pet. So it's kind of cool. So I will show you a little tip and trick of the trade that I did when building these guys, because that's what I'm here for. So when I built 2 of them, I always make sure to leave 1 space in between them so you can actually walk. And then for every 2 of them, I put a power pole so that the power pole connects to these 2, it connects to that, and it extends down the range. So that's the 4. And then if you leave that little bit of space, you can actually walk back here as well. So you can put them in the wall, and you can do this. Hey! So when you're in between the machines, you can actually like walk between them. Hey! Now, of course, all of this actually requires you to put down foundations, so you can see I used quite a bit of concrete in making these foundations. Well worth it. Well worth it. So, this is my little power plant facility that I built. Got everything nice and tidy, and because of that, I now have more than enough power, so I don't really need to worry about it for now. So that's cool. With this area over here, as you can see, there's something glittering up there. This is why they kind of like give you the alternate recipes, and I'm not sure if you can get all of them in the same run. I think there's a limited number of them. I'm not entirely sure, quite honestly, because I have yet to actually get that far in the game myself. I actually have not gotten to T8 yet, once. Mostly because I haven't played enough of the game just in general, also because with this stream I decided to like start from the beginning again. So I've played a lot of the beginning. Oh, hello. Beastie. You started this. Don't complain. Is this more? Oh, it's more limestone. Hey, more concrete. You know what that means? I've got concrete reasoning. Oh god. My jokes are terrible. Makes me ponder why I do it. Yeah, I know, I'm awful. Anyway, that's me in a nutshell, and I refuse to be anything different. So, what we are going to do is we are now going to go back, and we are going to set up for basic steel production. And the reason why is because if you remember, I have that wonderful coal area that I want to use for the production of steel, but it is not anywhere near iron. So what we are going to have to do is set up some form of transport system, either conveyors or vehicles or something, in order to get the coal from there to the iron in order to make our wonderful steel. But first things first, I need to head back this way, and we need to actually get the modular frames built. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get the cast screws that I want. What makes the cast screws unique is that it does not require iron rods in order to make the screws. But unfortunately, if I don't have that, then I don't have that, and it does not matter whether or not it would do that. The point is, I still cannot do it. So, what we are going to do is set up a base here. So let's start with a foundation here. There we go. And we are just going to build out. Oh, hey, Mam's done. Please, 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 please be cast screws. I really don't like dealing with those frickin' iron rods. So, let's build our Mam again. There it is! Ladies and gentlemen, it's wonderful! Cast screws. So this takes 5 iron ingots and turns it into 20 screws. Normally, it takes 30 of these in 2 different constructors to make 30 pipes, iron rods, which then turns into 120. So that means that 30 ingots turns into 120 screws. However, with this recipe, 30 of these will turn into 120 using less buildings, less power, and is far more efficient, just period. And there it is. Cast screws. I love it. Okay. So, let us get these miners down. Uh-oh. I forgot to build the miner first. That was a mistake. So here. Let's just get the miners down first. Then I'll start working with the other stuff. Because apparently... Anyway, so. Let's get miner. Miner. Yoink. Miner. And then this miner. Hey. We'll have this miner go that way. Because that way we can have it come down this way and then go over this way. Perfect. So, now, what we are going to do is quickly clean up this AO. Get rid of some of these trees and these leaves. We'll leave the berry, because I love me some berries. Who doesn't? And then what we'll do is we'll start setting up a little modular frame base over here. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we need anything else. I do think, however, I'm going to turn this guy sideways. That way we can try to get all of the iron production going here. So, here. Get it all the way until it's right there. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Da-ding, da-ding, da-ding. There we go. Okay, so now we've got this guy's going to produce 30. This guy's producing 30. This guy's producing 30, and then this guy should be producing 30. Okay, so all of these guys are producing 30, which means, if I'm not mistaken, that I can set up a couple of smelters right here, and everything will work very nicely. So, let's do this then. Instead of having you pointing out that way, let's have you face this way. Oh. There. And let's have you facing this way. Because then what we can do is have a smelter here. For that one. We'll have a smelter here. Nope. There we go. For this one, we'll have smelter here for that one. And then we'll have a smelter here for this one. And then what we can do is, well, I mean, technically that works, but that is just like, that is some sort of funkiness right there. That is some sort of jank. So, unacceptable as far as I'm concerned. So let's do that. There we go. That's better. And then we'll have you come over here. There we go. Go into there. There we go. We'll have this one. That looks jank as hell. There we go. That's better. And, excuse me. Go away. And then, from here... Why does it have to look so janky? Ah, no. That looks awful. That still looks awful. What's going on here? You know what? If jank you must, then jank you shall, I guess. Because it's just kind of doing what it wants. Ooh, you know what? What if I do this? Yay! It looks pretty. It's not clipping or anything. Sweet. Okay, so. Now, what we need to do is get a little bit more foundation out here. There we go. Go. Here we go, here we go, building up my base. Okay, so what we need is an assembler. Now this assembler, we want modular frames. So, modular frames require iron rods and reinforced iron plates. So, if we have... We know that the reinforced iron plates get made in sets of 5 per minute. So as of right now, 2 would get me 3 buildings. 3 of these would get me 6 modular frames per minute. And with the iron rods, that would mean I'd need 36 iron rods. Now, as stated before, when you do the constructors, I'm just putting it down right now to have it down. 15 turns into 15, so 30 would turn into 30, which means if we can get this guy, he will produce 30, which is not quite enough to make this guy work at its full potential. 3 of these to work at their full potential. So we are going to be going for... Hello. Excuse you. There we go. So we are going to build 3 of them. Let's see. Let's have... Oops. Nope. Wrong button. Okay. So let's have 1. And let's put them over here for now. 2. And 3. So we're going to have 3 of these. Excuse you. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. To do that, we need 2 assemblers making the advanced reinforced iron plates. So let's just put them over here for now, just so that we can try to get everything set up, and then we'll make it look nice and pretty. So we need 1 and 2. So what we're going to need is 120 screws per minute for these 2, and 60 iron plates. Okay. Oh, and you know what? We can even, instead of building them over there, we can build those guys. That will have, aha, I'm seeing a plan come together in my head. Yes. Okay. So, what we're going to do first is here. Just going to build a giant walkway all the way across. There we go. There. Now. Excuse you. Boom. There we go. Huzzah! Okay. Now. There. 3 wide. Should have no issues. There we go. Hey, okay. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to have these guys add in with the other iron. And then we should be able to produce an entire setup for modular frames without having to worry about it. Yeah? Yeah. So, let's see. Okay, so these are impure. Yes, they're both impure. Okay. So, let me get a craft bench real quick. So I can build 2 more oh, nope, nope, nope. Wrong. I need an equipment workshop. You are turned around. For blatantly obvious reasons, right? Anyway. So, 1 and 2. There we go. Okay. Good. Now, let's get rid of all this, because you're blocking my view. So, let's get this one facing that way. This one facing that way. And that way, what we can do is have a smelter. Make sure that it's always a little bit far away from there. And then we'll have one go on the excuse me. Excuse me. Oi. Do you mind? Thank you. Now, as I was saying, I want to make sure that it's at least a little bit away from the wall. That way you can actually build a wall in there. There you go. See? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wink. Okay. So you want to make sure that you can walk kind of along here. Okay, so this is the proper amount of space, because that way you can look at where the wall's supposed to go. This is not. So, put you there. There we go. Okay, that's the proper amount of space. So now you can even drive a vehicle in between these two. Very nice. So, let's put you there. And then there. See, I'm trying to line up. There we go. No, no, no. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. So now, what we can do, since we've got the smelters, let's see. How am I going to get this back to base? That is going to be my next question. How am I going to get these materials, these modular frames, back to our base location? I could put it through the cave. That seems a little ridiculous. I could try to go all the way from up here, and that would certainly give me some sort of way to get back up to the top of this hill from where our main base is, where the hub is. So let's see. No, there we go. Okay. Oh, I need a conveyor pole. So let's see. If I put the pole here, there. Conveyor belt is either too steep or too long. So this will not work. Let's see. Maybe if I come over here. Can I get it down to there? Maybe. Let's find out. Here. Too steep, too steep, too steep, too steep, too long. No. Okay, so that's not going to work. So let's try doing it backwards instead then. Here. Oh, and it just barely works. Ish. It kind of cuts through the ground a little bit. No. So I don't want it if it's going to cut through the ground. I guess what that means is we need to make some sort of way for it to come up. How about that? Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Ah, excellent. Okay. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. There's leaves in my belt. There we go. That's better. Okay, so now what we can do is get you to come this way. Okay. Look at that. Why do I feel like this belt's going backwards? Because it is. Okay, so this might be a problem. I don't know if we can insta-reverse by connecting this to a container. I don't know. If so, great. If not, this might be a problem. So let's try going over here. And what we're going to do is put a container here. No, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so it looks like this, and then we put it over here. No, that's cutting through the rock again. I don't want to do that. You know what? How about if we do it like this instead? And put it sideways next to the man. excuse me. Oh, yep, no, see, it doesn't work. So here. There we go, that's better. Okay, so now, there. Now we're going the right way. Okay, now, for you. Oh, that's not gonna work. Looks like I have to go back up and do this all over again. Bonsai! Oh god, that hurt. Whoopsie. There we go. Okay. Let's go up through the cavern. Do-do-do. Where there's plenty of more mycelia in case I ever want to harvest a bunch for biofuel. Not that I really need biofuel anymore, if you've noticed. Once you kind of get things going with coal, you're kind of good for like the next tier or two. It's more like with each upgrade to tiers, you start getting more power because things need more power. So they've really balanced it rather well in terms of that way. So let's see. Need to come this way, and let's just get rid of you. There we go. Okay. So. There. There we go. The belts, not the stands. There we go. There we go. Okay. You're in my way, leaves. There. And do that. Let's get you. There we go. And then you. Go to there. Hey! Okay. So now, we have just about everything set up, so that I can have everything transferred over. Great. So I've got a container. Now I just need to build the actual infrastructure and buildings so that we can get everything going. Oh, what's this? Check something real quick. No, that's good. Okay. That's good. That's, okay. Okay. Oh, whatever. So, let's get rid of all of this extra greenery. Why? Because you know that we don't need it. You see? There we go. And let's get rid of this over here. There we go. Hey! Okay. So. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of build out this way a little bit. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to have a merger going that way. And this merger is going to go into there. Now. Ah! What in the... Now, the easiest way to build in this game is to build backwards. You've seen me do it before, you're going to see me do it again. We're going to build the most advanced stuff and then build back from there to make sure that everything fits just so. Ah, just stop that. Okay, so what we want is our assemblers. Now we want to get an assembler that's going to go right into the merger first. There. little room in between buildings. This is a little close, but it's not a problem, so that's fine. So we're going to get 3 of these to do modular frames. There we go. Here. 2. And 3. Good. So now, these 3 buildings would be making 6 modular frames per second. Very nice. Let's fill out the foundations a little. And then we'll get started on all the other stuff. Okay. So let's see. So for these things, what we need is we need 2 reinforced iron frames. So let's get a splitter. You know what? Let's put the splitter like this. And then I'll put the other one on top. So put one going in here. Let's get a stackable pole right here. No, you know what? Let's get the stackable pole right over it. Like that. That's beautiful. There. Now you go in there. And you like that. Okay. Nah. I don't like that. I need another stack pole. Nope, that was too close. There. There we go. Very nice. And then last but not least, we have you. Okay. Oh, alrighty. So if we want 36 iron rods, that means that we need to have a constructor. Oh, well, actually, we need multiple constructors. So, let's see. Let's get constructors. Let's see. How do I want this to look? How about we do... Let's do it like this. 1 and 2. Okay. And then we put a splitter like this. So we can do 1. 2. There. So we've got iron, 30, being turned into 2 sets of 15. which will then get merged. Go straight into there. And this way, when we do a merger up there, to go into here for the reinforced iron plates, boom, done next. Uh-oh. I think I'm out of plates. Regular iron plates I'm out of. Oh no. But this is why I created such a gigantic, vast, extremely vast conveyor belt system over here already. Because you see, I have a lot of reinforced iron plates, but not a whole lot of regular iron plates. So what I can do is simply upgrade these guys and get back my iron plates. And you're thinking, why are you making these guys go faster? And that's because when I start using the modular frames, I want them to refill faster. So I want this group of belts to be even faster so that I can easily get more reinforced iron plates from those guys down into the storage facility when I start using them. It does make running on the belts difficult, but once I actually get the stairs and the scaffolds and all that stuff, I'll build myself stairways all over the place. But that is not neither here nor there, so I'm not going to be dealing with it right now. But basically, we have the iron rods now, so that it is working at almost full potential. Now, what we need is the 2 assemblers for the reinforced iron plates. So here, there we go. Okay, so let's put here. Let's see how well this works. That works actually rather well. Nice. Okay. So here, and then give ourselves a little bit of space. Have this guy come over to here. Then go up to there. Okay. Now you guys are going to be making reinforced iron plates. Now, we want another set of splitters. Here. There. Now let's do this. And do that. Because that actually looks pretty good. You like that. Okay. So with you guys being made like this. Okay, so we need 2 sets of iron plates, and we're going to need 3 buildings of screws, because the iron plates make at 30, oh no, we need 3 of iron plates, because it turns 30 and gets into 20. Okay. So 20, 40, 60, and then constructor, right? Yes. So I need 3 to turn into those. And then the cast screws uses 12 and a half. So 2 would be 25. And 3 would be 37 and a half. Okay. So, let's do this. Let's get a merger to go here. And now I will get the constructors right, yep, okay. And here we go. There. So you go in here, you here, go in here, you go in here. And then what I will do is I'll put a conveyor stack pole there. Put you going into here. And now let's put down a merger. Right. And then let's put down constructor. One. Ah! No. 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 Make it look nice. There we go. 2. 3. Okay. So now you go there. You go there. You go there. Okay. And we'll do this. And we'll do this. We'll do this. So that's going to make 150, assuming I can make it work at proper speeds. So that's actually over that amount. We'll have the iron plates coming in. Nope, 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 wrong. There we go. Iron plates, and iron plates. Good. There we go. There we go. And actually, it turns out I do want this facing this way. And that's so that I can get a smelter, which is basically going to go right into that. Okay. And then this guy. Oh, I need more iron plates. I guess what I'll do is put them over here. Oh, I need more. More iron plates first. We run up here. And now that this belt is faster, I can run even faster in this direction. It does mean getting back is slower, but it does mean that getting down is easier. Whee. And then hop. Huzzah. Okay. Let's grab some more iron plates. So many iron plates. Good. Okay. Let's grab some more reinforced iron plates while I'm at it. Because it never hurts to have more of these guys. Especially considering how many I just went through. let's take this opportunity to quickly turn our green power slug into a power shard. Let's turn biomass materials into biomass so I can throw it into the solid biofuel production. Not that I really need it anymore, as you can tell, but honestly, it's more to get it out of my inventory than anything else at the moment. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, bedding. Good. Now, since we are here, let's load up the things that I need to. I need more concrete. Summon more concrete. You must spawn additional concrete. Wait, what? Anyway. There we go. Since I used up most of my rotors, let's grab some more rotors. There we go. I've got cabling left. Okay. Should be good for now. Okay. Now let's come back and finish this. Drop down. There we go. Okay, so let's get a merger block to put into this, and then we'll get a splitter block to immediately split it again. So here, let's get a splitter, and then we'll get a merger. Here, to there. 1, 2, 3. Good. Screws, 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 and more screws. Good. Okay. So now let's this guy. There we go. Okay. So, we're going to have 60 iron ingots. You know what? I'm just going to get this out of my inventory right now. Iron ingots. I don't need it in my inventory. There we go. Okay. So 30 gets turned into 30, which gets turned into 20, 40, 60. Which means that these will be ready. Okay. So the iron plates are ready to be turned into reinforced iron plates, and we will be making 10 per minute and using 9. So that's good. Screws, we will be having 60 and using 37 to make 150, but I only need 120. So that's fine. And then we have 30 iron rods. Ooh, Actually, you know what? What if I do a split on this guy, so only 15 is going that way and 15 comes this way to be used in another. Uh-huh. This is thinking with factories. So here, now, there. Let's get a splitter here. There we go. And now we'll be making 45. And 45 when I need 12, 24, 36 means that I have enough that I don't need to worry about. Good, good. And then this will, instead of being 60, it'll be 45, but I'm still only using 37, which means that's going to work perfectly too. Excellent. And this is how you make sure something works properly. Now, we need to make sure everything is properly powered. So, we need to start messing with power lines again. So let's get on top of this building right here. Let's see, how are we going to start doing this? Let's start at the beginning, as is tradition. Is it really though? Anyway, so let's see, where is your connection node? Your connection node is up there. Okay, so let's have you connect to here. We'll connect you to... I prefer not to do that because that looks like it would just be weird. So here. There, we'll do that. Okay, now you two are working. Okay. So both of those are working. That's working. Let's switch to that for now. Okay. Okay, so let's put... here. We'll put one right here, which will connect to all three of you. One there. Oh wait, no. Let's see. We've got three here, so 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now let's put this guy over here, with one coming over to here. You. Oops. Hello. to power these three. So those three are working. This will be a splitter. That's two. Let's put you there. That's working, that's working, that's working, that's working. That's working. Good, good, good. Okay. Then we need, let's see. Okay. So you, I need to come here. And I need one to be right here to power these guys. That to power those guys. Okay, so I've got iron rods being made. That's being done. Those are powered. Okay. So it looks like everything here is now powered. Okay. So now it's just going to take a little while to get everything actually up to snuff. Okay, and it looks like the reinforced iron plates are starting to move. Looks like all of that's starting to go. Hold on. We've got these iron rods. Uh-oh. There we go. Hey, there we go. Okay, so now the iron rods are actually going. And we're starting to get the reinforced iron plates. Right, so there's the one. How about you, buddy? There we go. Okay. Wonderful. Oh, I know what the problem is. I did it again, didn't I? I did. So I made sure that these things were going to be making 150 per minute, and then I didn't actually give it a belt that's fast enough for the production speed. There we go. Look at that now. Hey! Now these use up 60 per minute, which means quite honestly, let's just upgrade the belts. You know what? I don't care. There we go. Hey! Okay. Hey, look at that. We've got modular frames being made. Da-ding! Okay. So we've got modular frames being made. They're coming back to the base now. Wonderful news, wonderful news. So this is now a complete facility where we have iron being turned into modular frames. Very nice. Okay, so now what we can do is we can here. I don't like that position of that power line, so I'm going to put another one over here. Over there. And then I'm going to get rid of this guy. The reason why is because if I want to build walls around this thing, then I am going to need to actually there we go. Give it some room for some walls. There we go. So now what I could do if I wanted to is build up some walls, put some walls over here to kind of like jury rig a facility. Could come to this side and also put up some walls to jury rig a facility. That way the big mumbo jumbos couldn't get in. Right now, kinda don't care about it, so I'm just gonna leave it this way. But suffice to say, I think we've completed a couple of things. We've completed one of the things that I definitely wanted to do, which was at least get the modular frames going. Let's grab some of those. There we go. Okay, in the meantime, since my production is only 6 per minute, and that's just in general, I am going to instead try to fix it a little bit. Now, let's see, what can I do here? Okay, so we are now using a maximum of 550 with a capacity of 750. So I could complete a whole nother miniature base and still have room to spare. Lovely, isn't it? Now, since we are waiting on other things anyway, let's take the opportunity to make some more modular frames ourselves. There we go. As you can see, it does take a while to make all these things and do all these things. So I'm going to leave this running for a little bit, and I'm going to take care of something else in the meantime, but I'm going to leave the stream running. If you have any comments, questions, things you'd like to see, things that you don't want to see, things you want me to work on, things you don't want me to work on, leave a comment, and I will be back.